I wanted to tell you that when I got Rosie and Barley, they were 8 weeks old and they were in the hood. My law enforcement nephew got some of his police buddies together and they got a criminal informant to help tell them where maybe some puppies were that needed rescuing. And it was all very undercover, like an undercover drug deal, but the guy brought the dog. I wanted Rosie, the black female. And he met us on a corner in a parking lot. My nephew was there and we negotiated for Rosie, but when I took her in my hand, she was emaciated. She couldn't walk because she was so confined to a place where she lived in her own piss and shit. And she had sores on her head. And then when I was talking to the guy holding Rosie, he was still sitting in the car. I saw a little brindle puppy in the passenger seat. And I says, well, what about the brindle? And he said, well, you didn't want a boy. And I thought, I'm not letting these two dogs go back. So I paid the guy for Barley and Rosie. And when I took Rosie to the vet for the first time, my vet said, what happened to her tail? And I said, what do you mean? He said, it's broken. And right where her tail attaches to her butt, her tail was broken. And who would break a puppy's tail? And I've given them the best life that I possibly could. And they're amazing. They're amazing dogs. So that's why I have to find Rosie. I'm sorry that I'm so emotional, but it's my life. They got me through COVID when I was by myself. They were here before Hugo. They were my salvation when I was alone because I couldn't get out because we were all hunkered down. So, I don't know if you knew that about them, but they didn't come from a good start. And I don't want her to have a bad end. I'm sorry.